Hello, this is Nell from Divine Needle. This is gonna be a collective energy forecast for Taurus from October 13th until the 20th. This is gonna be a three-card spread. First, it's gonna be the overall spirit of the week. Second, is gonna be a week's priority, and the third is gonna be possible energies approaching. So, got my deck right here. Um, yeah, let's see how it goes. Let's see what comes out. Oh, ooh, got the lovers. Palace of Cups. And the Tarot, there's gonna be possible energies approaching. Possible energies approaching. For Taurus this week. Possible energies approaching. Tower. Oh. Okay. Yeah, just because it's three positions, it can be that it's more than one card. So, yeah. I'm a Taurus, by the way. Yep. First cards. The lovers. See what it says. A relationship of any kinds, or specifically a love relationship. Sharing one's viewpoints with other successfully or unsuccessfully. Revealing vulnerabilities. A partially revealed mystery. Attraction of opposites. Okay. Having assembled the building blocks of his personality in the previous cards, the Fool is now ready for a final piece that enables him to interact with others. And the Tarot Dreams, which is this deck, by the way, that interaction is symbolized by an immediate pair of lovers. Of course, the entire gamut of relationships may be referred to, not just romantically, not just romance, any situation in which two or more people are dealing with each other can be represented by these cards. A love relationship is used to illustrate this concept because a love affair encompasses all the tendencies and feelings that occur in any human relationship, but in a heightened and more dramatic way. Thus, all small and large kindnesses, sacrifices, petty jealousies, and insecurities that characterize a platonic friendship or business relationship are magnified in a romance. And any sharing of oneself with another can be painful. We're focused to consider someone else's point of view rather than our own. But each time we do so, we emerge with a broadened consciousness and a deeper and a more sophisticated worldview. On this card, we can see the epimonous lovers in a scene of physical intimacy. They do not look at each other. Both the woman's and the man's eyes are closed, thus even Though they are pressed together, there is still a barrier between them. No matter how close two people may feel, they see how the two separate minds look away inside two different heads, and thus there will always be a barrier between them, which they can never breach. The story of human relationship is imbued with heroism because despite these barriers, we still manage to work with, like, and love each other. While the wall cannot be breached, it can be transcended. Okay. And this is the miracle of the pregnancy of the human condition. Okay. So that was this card. Camera's not focused. Okay. Now we got the Palace of Cups. A cool, serene environment where subtle moods can be explored. The plants on the seafloor represent mysterious processes in our subconsciousness, no subconscious, which can only be revealed in quiet and gentle circumstances. The jellyfish indicates messages and dreams, which slowly rise from the ocean's depth. Knight of Cups stands guard to protect the vulnerable and delicate forms, fauna and flora. Okay, what was this card? Oh yeah, here he is. Mhm. Okay, in the third position, possible energy approaching. We have the Tower, Three of Wands, and the Hermits. Okay. Let's get this card in view. Let's get the Hermit first. He's on top. Okay, the Hermit. Self-imposed isolation and seclusion, separating oneself from a situation to gain perspective, meditation and self-examination, seclusion as a form of escapism. Okay, it kind of speaks for itself, right? Okay, Three of Wands. Waiting for the waiting for the first signs of success after having taken initial action. Waiting for a return on one's initial investment of energy. Replaying one's initial success and thus failing to progress to the next level. Okay. Now we got the Tower. Tower. Can be good, can be bad. Yeah. A sudden revelation of the inadequacy of our thoughts, attitudes, assumptions, and worldviews. Creative inspiration. Realizing a new way to solve a problem. So yeah, that can be bad, but it can also be pretty good. So Don't get freaked out about that. Okay. Traditionally in the tarot, the Tower card is always mainly calamity and destruction. This interpretation is confirmed by the usual image of two people falling headfirst through the air from a lightning blasted tower. In the tarot dreams, the hapless victims are absent, which is one indication that we need to take a deeper look at this dramatic card. And in the previous cards, machinery and architecture have been used to symbolize the complex structures created by our conscious minds or egos. On this card, the tendency of these structures to feed on themselves and grow even more complicated is taken its logical conclusion. A tower, a device, a diverse, can't read this, looming over the landscape, dwarfing trees and other natural elements. Likewise, our minds often create ever more intricate rational rationalizations that in the end entrap us quite as much as the devil does with the desires and ambitions. On these large on the largest dome we can see a repeating heart-shaped design. These hearts symbolize both positive and negative emotions. We often distinguish between thoughts and emotions, but in actuality many of our emotions are based on assumptions made by our own intellects. The tower is built on gold, symbolizing how materialistic and acquisitive our conscious minds are. The tower seems secure, just as our thoughts and our attitudes seem rock solid to us. In fact, they may be built on very shaky assumptions indeed. They are the result of years and years of calcification, which can only be penetrated by the intense and self examination or by a flash of inspiration. And that is what the card is really about, a lightning flash or revelation, in which the true nature of our thoughts, attitudes, and worldviews is seen for what it is, a poor construct of mind based on false, faulty assumptions. The old interpretation of calamity is still valid, because emotionally, this kind of awakening can feel like quite a disaster. As we watch our cherished assumptions, attitudes, and biases go up in flames. Other valid interpretations would be a flash of inspiration. This meaning fits well with the above interpretation, because usually creative inspiration connotes something radically and excitingly different, as in the case of an artist who paints a scene in a way which no one has quite done before. In this interpretation, as in the previous one, the status quo is ripped away in order to allow for a new perspective. And of course, the inspiration needn't be only artistic. You may have a sudden realization of a new way to handle a problem at work or a difficulty in communicating with someone. In other words, the proverbial light bulb over the heads. The shaft of sunlight beams down across the cards, gives us cause for optimism, and prefigures the major arcana cards, which is the sun. Okay, so there you go. Don't fear the tower. Yep, might be good. See the sunlight. Yeah, it's beautiful. yeah, this was a first reading. You can contact us at divineneedle8@gmail.com. And yeah, hope you guys have a good day and rest of the week. And see you next time. Okay, bye bye.